Come here. What are you doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I get wrapped up. I get wrapped up in playing this fucking game. Oh, I said fuck again. Anyways. What are we going against here? Oh, the bad guys want to rule the world. Yeah? Something a lot better to think about is you control everything with your subconscious. Everything. Because this place isn't real. It's like an experience thing. And there's like an interface that we have. We're like the creators. And when you think about it, like, if you're an ignorant creator, then it could easily seem like somebody was governing you. If you have like a set of rules given to you by God, somebody governing you, this God. People talk about government means mind control, and if you have God, that's the ultimate mind control, isn't it? I don't know. But what if you're God? And people, you see, you're this God and you can create things. And see, this is where it gets kind of weird. You can create things, and people who are you actually try to get you to create things that you don't want for real. You don't really want them, but you don't know that you can create them or not create them. And they do things to you so that you think that you have to be subject to these things, and then they get you to create them. So they have you creating all these different things and living them out, but they're not your choices, because you don't think that you have any choice. So you're not making choices, you're just receiving the choices that other people are handing to you. Like, this is a big one that I have discussions, we'll call them discussions, with my mom a lot about, is you're gonna get old. Everybody gets old. That's a horrible thing to say to somebody, I think. I really think that's horrible, because I'm not getting old. I'm here. I'm the same me as I've always been. I'm not getting old. A day passes by, and you know what has to happen every day. Do you feel like you change every day? Why does something have to happen every day? You have to die a little bit every day. That's what they tell you. As soon as you're born, you're dying. Well, that's not true, because you're forming things. So, I don't know, all these things that you can't fly, you're gonna die, you can't fly, you're gonna die. It's a song written by some guy. Uh-oh, there's too many people on the earth. Uh-oh, there's not enough people on the earth. Uh-oh, there's too much water on the earth. Uh-oh, there's not enough water on the earth. What? Do we have to have these negative things? I think it's kind of a trick. You don't really have to have any of these negative things. It just kind of makes the sweeter things feel better. And I think that's kind of the way it got entered into our being is through that outlet of it, because we accepted it, the bad things, so that we could make good things to go through it. And maybe that's a better way of life, is let the bad things pop in once in a while so that we have challenges to overcome and then defeat them. So that way it's kind of like practicing for all the different scenarios. But you see, if you make all the scenarios, is that too boring? Maybe that's why there's so many of us. Why we're all part of it. Because then we can just do it naturally. Like, I'm over here manifesting my own life, but it quite possibly could intersect and influence somebody else's life. And so they didn't have a choice in the way that I'm interacting with their life, but they have a choice in the way that they deal with it. And so that creates the game part of it all. Hey, well, you let me go first. Thank you. That creates the game part of it all, where you have uncontrolled things happening to you, so you have the spontaneity of natural life, what we call natural life. So things happen to you because other people are doing things too. But everybody is you, because we're all divided up. You don't have to know that, but it might help to know that, to have forgiveness and understanding of other people. I think we could still have a good time, and nobody has to be a bad guy if we just honed the way that we thought as a group together. And I think that people just have it done up in a certain way where it's against a group of it, or it tricks, like I said in the beginning, like, you don't know that you can do this, so they're using your power. And I would bet that if we all just did it how it was meant to be when it was being created by the one us, that we'd have a lot better time here. I think if there's anybody out there that is a bad guy, I think that it would be even more fun than the way that you're living right now. The things that you have, everybody could have. And if everybody had the things that you had, what level would that raise everyone up to that would be higher than that level? because there's always another step up. So if you're holding everybody at this lower level so you could be at this one level right here, you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back because we're all the same. We could be so much above that. Like, people are holding us back here with these cars and things like that. Cars are great. I'm not knocking cars. I'm just saying there could be other stuff or other ways to do these cars. There could be, like, things that we've even seen that we're just told are bad. Those big blimp things, those things sound fucking awesome. If you really think about it, because they had whole structures on the inside. If you really think about it, they're flying buildings. Like, you could have a whole mess of shit inside there. I would even go as far as to gamble that I bet you could have a pool inside one of those dirigible things, blimps. I could be wrong, but I bet I'm not. But how would we ever know? Oh, they're just like, nah, we can't do that. How do you know you can't do that? Well, we've tried. Oh, well, physics. Oh, well, this is that. Everything's made up. I wouldn't tell yourself no, ever. If you want to have a limit, give yourself a time limit. Like, it takes a long time to do that. That's better than a no. It's not impossible. It just takes a long time. And do you really, how bad do you want to do it? You know? How bad do you want it? Are you willing? Oh, it got so warm yesterday, my name melted off of there. What kind of bullshit is that? You see, that's the sucky thing about writing your name in snow and stuff like that. Is it goes away. Stuff like that and stuff like that. I feel myself saying that a lot. Sorry. I'll be watching videos and people do shit like that and I hate that. But I still don't write them a message saying, you say the same thing over and over again. I don't write any messages like that. Because, you know, you do have to be polite to people, even when you're giving them criticism. It's not because you're giving them criticism you get to be rude. This isn't like a burn fest or America's Got Talent or some bullshit like that. You're not Simon Cowell. Simone Crowley. Simone Crowley. Yeah. A sub went away. I'm happy if they've realized that they were in the wrong spot. I don't like wasting my time on channels. You see, the lame thing about YouTube, I wonder if they do this with me. Wouldn't that be weird? The lame thing about YouTube is you watch a video, and I guess maybe some people would say this is a good thing about YouTube. You watch a video and they bombard you with all that fucking, those people's videos. And sure, that might be cool, but they're all out of order. They're all fucking stupid, like stupidly arranged, you know. There's no rhyme or reason. Show you part 2, never part 1. Part 1, you can't find part 2. All this weird stuff. It used to have a different channel name, but now it has this channel name. It used to have totally different people, and then you find out, oh, viewers that watch this channel like to watch this channel. So now you got all these channels like this channel and that channel and blah, blah, blah. And you're locked in this fucking box. Not seeing anything new. Not seeing anything that you want to see. You're just seeing things that they want to fucking show you so that you'll watch more of it. It works. These people make interesting content and it works. You watch it. It's a waste of fucking time. It's interesting, but it's not what I'm interested in at the moment. Well, it is now. Thanks a lot. Now I'm not interested in the thing that I need to be interested in to work my life. How to fix your car. Oh wow, car videos. Okay. Those people's cars work. I'll just watch those videos. Anyway, let's go back to the... this popped into my mind, and I gotta say this because I think it's important. This is proven fucking shit. You get 3 groups. One group practices the real thing. One group imagines practicing the real thing. And one group doesn't practice the real thing. And then y'all come back and do the thing again after a while of your different categories that you're in. And for the most part, within just like 1 or 2 numerical places, doing it and imagining doing it are the same benefits. You get just as good at pool by pretending to play pool in your mind as you do playing pool in real life. You don't get good at all without practicing in any way. So thinking about the things that you want in your life. Come on, focus. You can do it. I'm doing this. I created this battle with me and the phone, I guess, in my mind. I can't see the star. It's snowing. Anyways. Like to say, careful what you wish for. You think that's a hidden gem? We think it's just irony type of thing or whatever. Murphy's Law. But it's really a hidden gem. Careful what you wish for because it's gonna fucking come true. The way that you think, they say. And it's a beneficial thing or it's a downhill slope. The way that you think becomes a pattern. Your body collects it. It becomes an automatic pattern. So you can run on autopilot. I think that's a beneficial thing. But whether or not you program good things in there or not, make it beneficial or not, you know? So, first off, I guess would be aware that we control ourselves. We control our environment. If we all started doing that, imagine the weird things that would be happening. Different animals and things popping into existence. Maybe that would be the Mandela effect. Because people, it's like a mass hypnosis of people, and people created it this way, but then somebody wants it a different way, so they just say it. And everybody's like, no, we made it this way. And they're like, you see, that's where you get this. We'd still have things to do if everybody lived like this, you know? Because everybody is doing their own thing. Come on. That's another reason why I think the problem could have happened naturally. Just somebody willing to do some bad things But those people group up and teach other people to do those bad things, and that could be why it's bad for those groups to be around, because they're teaching people it's a self-sustaining thing. It can be, and it is a thing, but it doesn't have to be. It shouldn't be a thing. But it is, because you taught it to the next people, and that made it a thing again, and the thing again, and the thing again. You're furthering these things. So if you have access to people forming things, I would say form the good things. Just give them the power, because they have it. And using it uncontrolled is dangerous, even for the bad guys. But they're just so much in control that it's not uncontrolled. So you get what I'm saying? That's why it's dangerous for them, for us to be awakening, because their control gets to be less and less. And if we're not controlling it and they're not controlling it, then it's just all these bad things that we can make by accident because we don't know. Cut it out. So, I don't know. Think about that. Maybe somebody can answer that. I mean, it's not an answer. You can't answer it. What are you gonna do? Come on my channel, my video, and say I'm wrong? I don't think you can you? Well, let's find out. I'm gonna stop the video, and you guys are gonna do your thing.